Goddamn. Hello, I'm Jashikins, and welcome back to my lovely Animorphs. I was about to say Game of Thrones. My lovely Animorphs podcast with Extra Happy, and today with me, as always, is Kat, who is just dying to sneeze.
Yes, I am. I can feel it right there, and I think it's got stage fright.
Goddamn, come on, sneeze. We believe in you.
No, it's just gonna hang out in the back now. Let's just carry on. Maybe it'll come by when I'm ignoring it.
Yeah, like we're answering one of the questions, and suddenly, ta-da! I have the answer.
Just oh wait, I know this. Hey, I am now under here actualist.
You
I'm
have
allergic
sent.
to this question.
You have sentient sneezes.
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay, but anyways, folks, today's episode of with Extra Happy, we're going to be covering two main topics. First is Estrid from Animorphs number 38, and the other is the gaydalites from Animorphs 40.
I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, it's like you came up with a little term of gaydalites.
I thought that I read it somewhere, so I just kind of adopted it.
Yeah. And either in any case, you told me. So in my mind, you created it.
Yay!
Okay. It's been a while since I really did a video where I ad-libbed, because since the time of the last episode, I actually learned that I should really follow a script, and so I eventually did that, and so I've been basically doing scripted stuff for a year, and now it's like, hey, look at, now you have to ad-lib. I'm like, I remember doing this one time.
I think I might have done this one time sometime in the past.
Yeah.
How do I do this again?
How the fuck? It's like, I'm usually an annoying little asshole if I don't have a script, because I definitely can tell when I try to ad-lib something in an episode, and it's like, oh, hey, this is why I use a script. Because I'll go on for 15 minutes if I don't. About 20 different topics at once.
Yep, we are well aware of that.
Oh, God. So, do you want to update the audience about you before we get into the meat of the episode?
Basically, I've moved into a new place and my internet has improved. So hopefully, I don't know whether it'll make any difference in my end of things, but things should be better. And it already sounds and runs better on my end, so I can't complain.
You can complain.
No, I can't. I don't want to annoy it, and I don't want to jinx it.
True. Yeah, but if you only watch these with Extra Happy episodes and don't keep up with anything else from me, just a tiny bit of an update. I have changed houses since last time. Finally out of Dad's house into my own little house with Rev Resner. I've been
Is that why there's no camera?
I changed from a laptop to actual computer, and it's been a year since, as we've been discussing, finally gain a webcam. So,
okay, that's fine.
So yeah, we keep on saying we're going to look for a webcam. We'll get a webcam, and
maybe
we're going to get a webcam. Maybe next episode in 2 years. But yeah. So yeah, let's start off with a few questions about Estrid.
And
the first question is, what did you think of Estrid's character arc throughout the book?
Shall I assume I am answering this first?
You're the intelligent one, so yes, please.
Okay, but I assume that you had answers as well.
True. True, it's my seg. I'll answer first for the Estrid questions, and you can answer first for the gaydalites. And for anyone confused, we sort of we both read the same books, but each of our focuses were on either Estrid or gaydalites. One or the other. Okay, I'll answer first. I'm the least intelligent person on this podcast, just to warn you. Okay. I think it was interesting and intriguing. Estrid started out life finding it more than hard making it in a world as a female. She had a brilliant mind, but in the Andalites' sexist society, she was a nobody. It was hard for her to find a way to make her mark. So, who can blame her when someone finally tells her that she's smart and provides a real way for her to help in the war effort? Arbad manipulated her in the guise of someone who cared. When on Earth, Estrid doesn't look highly upon humans. To her, they are just some strange aliens, and the only reason she cares about saving Earth is the Yeerks are her enemies. She is easily swayed by the show the Animorphs put on for her, since she doesn't look highly on the species. However, by the end, Estrid does feel remorse and regret. Good. However, by the end, Estrid does feel remorse and regret for being fooled. She ends up shooting Arbot. God damn it, I can't pronounce anything today. She ends up shooting Arbat and therefore stops the mission. So, yes, I do like her character arc. Over to you, Kat.
Okay. Um, what I have written down as my answer is that I thought the character arc developed well. It did at first start off by showing her as being untrained and princess-like, but since she was logical and talented, um, um, like things didn't quite go to her head, basically.
Yeah.
And Axe taught her some things about this new culture, and I like to think that her mind was opened a fair bit by it.
Yeah, same. Just, yeah. Is that it?
Yep, that's it.
I do like when they went out on a little date. Like, here's like the M&Ms. And they're like
Globules.
globules, chocolate globules. And then X is like, "Hey, I want to try a thing, but I've never been able to try it. Can we kiss as humans?"
And then they end up kind of saying, it's not as good as chocolate.
I like it as chocolate. It's like, hey, I tried. I don't know. They never kissed Andalite kisses, so maybe they like kissing. Just, they're like, human mouths are horrible for kissing. They're good for eating cigarette butts and oil.
And talking.
And
G-
guh.
g-
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 God, I found it a few times I've been out and about, and I had to stop myself from doing something like Axe would. Well, like I'm bored. Let me just spend 5 minutes pronouncing every syllable every which way in this word. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Human mouths are such a marvel sometimes.
Yeah. And then, yeah. Good. Especially how Axe uses his mouth of, okay, I'm an intelligent person, but ing,
What the
amazed,
hell is this thing in
amazed
my mouth?
mouth.
Mm.
Ing is an
Is it a
amazing.
tongue?
Oh. Thank God no one can see me. I was putting on some really stupid faces.
Hmm. Same.
Oh.
I also poking out my tongue and like sort of like thinking that he trying to see it. Like, what is this thing?
What is this thing in my mouth? Okay, uh, back on track. Question number 2. Would you like to have seen more of Estrid in the series? My answer? Estrid had a lot of potential in the Animorph series. While her character arc in The Arrival was awesome, I would have loved to see what happened afterwards. The change I would have. Shit, I did not properly edit this. I'm sorry. The change I made would have been to keep. Okay, sorry, I really did not edit this like next sentence correctly. Uh, this is great. This is the first episode in a while, and we remind audiences why they shouldn't listen to us in the first place.
It's not like we haven't been doing this for a few years or anything.
Yeah, we're fucking professionals here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let me start that over. The change I would have made would have been to keep Estrid on Earth fighting with the Animorphs. She would have learned to admire humans and the true reasons the Yeerks were so horrible. These were things she was already starting to learn about by the end of the book. I would have also loved to see her and Axe's relationship develop. I was really rooting for the pair to get together. It pained me to see Axe in pain after lying to Estrid at the end of the book. Just an add on there, it seems like all my ships die in some fashion. Just go away. So, what what do you think about the question? Would
Um.
would
My answer was yes. I would have liked to see her more in the series. I think that she probably would have carried information back to some of the other Andalites and get help sent in earlier if that was at all possible.
I don't know about her getting help sent in earlier since she was a female and the whole society is sexist.
Hmm.
She would really have to do something above and beyond. I mean, Axe is Alfengor's younger brother, and even then, they weren't too keen to listen to him.
Yeah, I think that probably she should have stayed on Earth with everybody.
Yeah, but I do
I
agree.
think that she kind of
Yeah, I,
would have eventually fit in.
I do agree though about her getting information back to Andalite society. Like I should think she could have done that.
Assuming again that they would have listened to her.
Yeah.
Just like, excuse me, there's Yerks on this one planet. Yeah, we'll deal with that later. Go away.
Oh, we have they have the invention of cinnamon buns. I know that does not make sense to you right now, but holy shit. Okay.
Again, we'll put that on the back burner.
Oh, damn, no, it's cinnamon buns. You're crazy.
I think we might need this one institutionalized.
Well, maybe then you need to send the entire Andalite army here to, get me. And oh, look, the Yerks just happen to be here. What a happy coinky dink.
What?
I don't know. I think I heard that, back when. God damn, I'm old. Like maybe 10 or 13. I think that might have been the last time I heard that word too.
I've never heard it. What kind of Americanism is that?
I have no fucking idea.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
I was gonna do this whole other bit, but you completely threw me off. Never mind, move on.
See, I am so awesome. I make my co-host forget her train of thought.
God damn you.
He's already damned me. Don't worry.
Question 3.
Yes, escape with the questions, why don't ya?
Saved by the bloody questions, not.
No, ta-da, I'm the host. I hold the power. Ha 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 ha
Okay, fine then, Madam Host. You carry on.
ha. Oh God, we did the. I helped her out with one of like the podcast plays she was doing, and Madame
Oh
took up
God,
like
yes.
15
Oh
fucking
no!
minutes.
Oh no! I just remember what that was about. You could not say madam.
Madam,
Madam. Yes, that's
madam.
exactly how you say it. You could not say that when it came to actually saying the line. Oh my God.
Oh God, that was great.
We
I
we
thought that was.
spent a good 20 minutes trying to get her to say it
I
in the
thought
line correctly, and we just could not.
I did not like at first. I was like just doing like one little recording of every tribe. I got so bad, and just like fuck it.
That couldn't be the madam calling. That couldn't be the madame calling. It's madam!
I'm a
Oh, why did
stupid
you remind
American.
me? Why did you remind me?
Because you said the goddamn word, and now that's all I think of.
Back to animals. Give me the buns!
Oh, good. Okay, the question 3. Do you think Estrid was created purely to say Axe wasn't gay, aka to make people stop shipping Axe and Marco? My answer: Axe and Marco was never canon. If they were supposed to be a canonical couple and it wasn't possible to make them so, Michael Grant and K.A. Applegate would have put a lot more subtext in and admitted after the series ended, like Grant did with Gaffananlin and Myrtle, which I will be pronouncing about 50 different ways during the course of this episode.
I'm just gonna call him Myrtle and Gaff.
So I don't think Estrid was put in the books just to push a straight agenda.
Agreed, honestly.
Yeah. So do you have anything to add? I don't know why my
Uh,
voice just went up there.
maybe you need a drink.
I've been drinking. I've been sipping a tea throughout this episode.
Okay then.
It wanted to escape me.
Okay, well, my answer was no, given I wasn't really aware of the Axe Marco shipping until I found fellow fans on the internet, which was about 10 years ago. Even while I was rereading the book, I felt like it was more of a thing to give Axe some false hope that 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 he could go back to places and people and Andalites familiar to him.
Yeah, a little bit of home, like, hey, remember back in the day when you didn't listen in class because you were busy fucking looking at girls? Well, here's a girl.
Oh shit, what do I do with this now?
Shit. What do I do with this? Okay, but I've really changed, so I can't. Oh, damn it. God, I loved. God. I just want to say that Axe not paying attention in class made him extremely relatable.
I can definitely relate not paying attention in class, but that's only because I couldn't hear what the teacher was saying. So, that's just me being
You?
mostly deaf. Yes.
I remember before I got glasses in 6th grade, and the thing was, I didn't tell anyone that my vision was starting to go. Instead, I looked at words on the board, and of course, I had bad vision, so I couldn't see them. but I didn't want to tell the teacher for some reason. I don't really like admitting when I have a weakness. So I tried vainly to guess the words from the blurs. And so, like, later the teacher came to talk to me saying, Aaron, can you actually read the board?
Oh boy.
Like they were that far off.
Oh jeez.
Oh, God. I was like playing, I'm going to randomly guess if I can guess the words.
You tried.
Yeah, I tried, I failed. And now I have glasses. Remember,
Yay.
folks, lie and you'll never have to wear glasses. Oh, God. 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 Yeah. Okay, so let's get on to the gaydalites.
Yay.
Yay! Besides Michael Grant's comment, did you find evidence in the text to suggest Gaffanidlin, Estrid Velid, and Myrtle Iskar Elmad are gay? Got it.
Um, I believe I did in both instances of when I read it back a decade ago and rereading it in the last week. Given Gaff's initial reaction to hearing Myrtle being referred to as a Vico and his other examples of overprotectiveness, even if they're not gay, they are at least platonically very close. And their extended long range thought speak is an example of this, I think.
Yeah, that has never been shown anywhere else, like in the series. So yeah, there's definitely something going on with how they just happen to have that ability. God.
And I did kind of want to draw fan art of their ships like falling through the sky together because like that's just kind of horribly cutesy in my head.
Yeah, it's like that is cute in a very, very angsty way. Oh look, it's so adorable. They're crashing down to their possible deaths. Aw. Okay. Just realized how much Anmorse has fucked me up.
Yeah. And what's your answer?
There is evidence that Gaffanadlin and Myrtle are more than friends in text. For the first one, Gaffanadlin is more than defensive about Myrtle's safety. This is strange behavior from an Andalite, as the latter is a vehicle, which means he'd be looked down upon by the majority of his kind. Them being gay lovers helps to explain this strong bond. Then there is the fact they are able to talk slash sense each other as long as they're on the same planet. This ability has never been seen before in this series and hasn't been seen since. This makes the two appear as soulmates due to the connection they have with each other. Finally, Myrtle says he will stay by Gaffin Island until he dies. If this were a straight couple, the romance would be noticed by a majority of the fandom without the co-author having to explain.
Mm.
That's my 2 cents. Good. Yeah, their strange ability is like we we're told we're not gay. It's just that we can sense when the other is close by. Like bros.
Yeah, we're totally just bros.
Bros. I mean, I want to fucking kill you for insulting Myrtle, but I'm no homo.
He's totally just me mate.
Me mate, I will fucking tear you a new hole if you fucking dare look at him wrong.
I'm totally not jealous.
Totally not defensive. Yeah, I'm totally straight. I'm just going to be staying by my bro's side until he dies. You know, it's something
I'm
bros
going to be
do.
holding his hand so
And
platonically, so ever so platonically, not suspicious at all.
I will be singing. I'll be singing lullabies or telling stories from our childhood in a totally no homo way.
All totally platonic, I swear.
Yeah, platonic, no homo, platonic. No homo just sounds funnier.
No Homo sapien, all totally platonic sapien. Wait, is that not how
No,
the language
no
works,
homo.
Maximilian? Okay.
Okay, 6 million. Whatever. I just saw you down a whole can of oil. Your
Maximilian, you
opinion is.
are a strange one. You must be seeing things with all that oil in your human morph digestive
God
system.
damn it, Axe Morphout! Ack.
And he expelled it all.
Okay.
Along with the lung. There goes his lung. You should probably morph out before you start hallucinating anymore,
Oh.
Maximilian.
No, that garbage can is not a giant cinnamon bun. Morph out! Morph out! Oh
Axe,
god.
get in the toilet and morph out.
God damn. Okay. I don't know why the fuck I just clapped.
Because we're trying to get back on track.
I don't know. Yeah, sure. Give me a logical reason why don't you? Okay. Not part 5, god damn it. When I do like reviews or short videos, I'll have it say part 1, part 2. So great, I've been thinking I'm doing another video. Right? Damn, I was about to say part 5 again. Okay, question 5. Do you sympathize with Gaffanilan as he was willing to betray the Animorphs to protect Myrtle?
um, almost. Mostly given that he knew and trusted Metal a lot more than these Earthchild warriors who he just met, who may literally just be playing along with the Visor. I wouldn't blame him that he like would just put everything aside for this one Andalite that he has taken upon himself to care for.
Yeah, I just don't see how Gaffalin would think the Amors were working with Fisher 3 just because, Gaffalin was working with Fisher 3, so
Hmm.
I think it's more of worrying about Myrtle's safety. Wait, hang on. Can I read my answer, then I'll reply to you, so it seems like I know what the fuck I'm doing?
Yeah, please do.
Okay. I do understand doing anything and everything for the one you love. There's also the fact Gaffin Island didn't know the Animorphs, so it wasn't as if he was betraying a longtime friend. But he was still willing to give the Yerks a weapon, a morph-capable Andalite host. So, if it wasn't for the fact Gaffin Island was attempting to protect Myrtle, I wouldn't like it. So, yes, I do sympathize. Goddamn. But, yeah, Gaffenland might not have really been trusting the Animorphs, not because he thought they were allies to the Yerks, but because he really didn't want to give the Yerks an Andalite host body and was just saying, "Get the fuck away."
This is my Andalite. You can't have him.
No,
I know
there
he's
was
useless, but you can't have him.
no, but the Visher had captured Myrtle, so keeping the Animorphs away would mean that Gaffalin would never have to give the Yerks an Andalite host.
Hmm.
And then, when they keep on walking in, he's well, I love Myrtle more than you, so well, fuck it. I don't know. God damn it. I'd never considered that angle. And it shows.
And now
Yeah.
we have.
Now I spent 20 minutes trying to fucking say one thing. So, God, yeah. So, we're in agreement that we both sympathize with Gaffin Island.
Yep.
Yeah. Long ass and like names.
That's why I just call him Gaff.
Like with like Alfangor, Chernal Samtel, I can like pronounce halfway easily.
Oh, Fangor Sireni Al Shamtul, yes.
Eximili, god damn
Estorals is still.
Listen, yeah, god damn it. But yeah, you just with like any Andalite names, you can't really focus too much on every syllable. You just have to think of it like a song lyric and just let it out, and then it's like it sounds like you know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing, but it makes fucking others think you know what you're doing.
Yeah,
Hmm.
works well enough.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay,
So yeah,
question.
I'm just gonna call him Gaff.
Gaff. Yeah. That's and I'm going the long route of I'm making this harder on myself than necessary.
Gaffalibiterpaterpater, basically.
Da-ba-da-ba-da-da.
Gaffalilipuntus or something, I don't know.
Okay, question 6. What do you think happened to Myrtle after Gathadada died?
I think from now on, I'm just going to call him Gaffalilipuntus. For some reason, that's stuck in my head now. I can definitely say that.
We're
Gaffalilipuntus.
professionals, everyone.
Honestly, it does sound like a Pokemon, Gaffalilipuntus.
Oh god.
Now I'm gonna have to make a friggin' an Andalite Pokemon where every evolution like adds the second and third names to it.
Or fourth and fifth, and then suddenly you get high enough and it's like 59.
Yeah. So obviously with with Gaff, it'll probably start out as Gaff and then Lily and then add in Puntus on the end. So Gaffalilipuntus. Anyway,
Okay, let's get back.
answer to question 6. Um, I think that like due to his knowledge and memory of the Andalite culture, he will probably like stick to the fact that like he shouldn't really interact with anyone because he's an outsider being disabled now. And he probably fended for himself and fed himself with the gardening and stuff and probably trying to grow his own food. Or if you want to go really good route, maybe he got told and went to the Hertfordshire Valley.
Yeah.
That or he was probably found and killed by the Visor. But I want to think that he went to the Hertfordshire Valley. Because I don't really see any reason that they like wouldn't accept him and just let him have his own like cave and and have a daily chit chat with him.
Okay, my answer will be going from nice and happy to really fucking depressing.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I would like to imagine he went to the Hertfordshire Valley, but as he's not mentioned later in the series, it's just a headcanon. So I think it's more likely that Myrtle lived in the house Gaffin Island had. Goddamn, I never finished the sentence. I think I just wrote the name. I was like, fuck it, nothing else matters. So starting over again. So I think it's more likely that Myrtle lived in the house Gaffin Island had bought, renovated. It was most likely a lonely. I cannot pronounce anything after saying that name. This name has destroyed me.
Within the house that Gaffer Lillipunters has bought and renovated, yes.
Okay, now I'm done. Okay. It was most likely a lonely existence, but he didn't feel like moving on. They had known each other since childhood, and that's not the kind of relationship you forget. Those aren't the bonds that are easily broken. Now, I'd really love a fanfic of Myrtle and Gaffin Island growing up. So, if you want to help me and Kat feel happy, there's an idea. Not just throwing
I'll
it out
probably do it myself.
there. Finish the Victorian one first.
Fine, I will. I'll get to that again eventually. I have definitely started it. I'm just sort of trying to figure out the endy bit.
Yeah, that the endings can fuck it up. It can be like, okay, I figured everything out. Now,
Wait, how the hell does this work? How the hell is this gonna?
okay, I'm gonna finish the question, then we can complain
Okay,
about writing. Okay,
I'm done. You carry on.
yeah, I'll try. Myrtle living in the house also means that when part of the city is destroyed, the house most likely is too. And as Myrtle isn't mentioned post war, then he most likely died then. Fun times!
Yay!
He was probably just going like, okay, I hate my life without Gaffin. Oh no, I'm destroyed!
Definitely punters.
Oh god.
I'm gonna have to write that down for you, aren't I?
I I don't know. Sure.
I'm gonna write it down for you.
Oh, good. Yeah. If anyone's wondering about the comments about the Victorian Animorphs AU, that's originally what this episode was going to be, but it's just been taking a while, so I made this episode just to say we're not dead.
Yeah, life got in the way. I haven't finished writing, and yeah,
Yeah, I was like, we need to do something so people know that we still do this.
yes.
This is still a thing that happens. Whew. Okay. Question 7.
Because we added this question at the last minute.
Oh, we have 7. We have 2 other questions that after I spent time reading and writing and making way for in my busy day, you're like, let's do 2 more questions. I'm like, damn it.
I didn't even know there was an eighth one. Whoops.
Oh god, you didn't answer the 8th one?
I thought it was I thought it was both question 7, so I don't flipping know.
Oh god. This is
Eh.
this is I mean we planned for this. This is just a little skit. I'm sorry. And I mean myself, I forget, like I'm putting stuff away in the freezer, and then if I ever forget anything to put anything away, for some reason it's always something of revs that I forget. Like, oh, this food he really likes, I forgot to put in the freezer. I'm just blaming it on the stress and anxiety making me forget shit. But I don't know why I always then hone in on his stuff.
I'm just gonna listen to the question and see whether I've written anything even closely related to it.
Okay, this is going to be fun, folks. This is going to be
We're in uncharted territory
territory
now.
now. This will be adventure for us and the audience.
We're going into Mama Mountain territory. We don't know what the hell we're gonna find.
Holy shit! Okay, question 7. Estrid staying would help establish Myrtle and Galafian as gay. Do you have anything about that?
I do actually, yes.
Okay, do you want to answer it first, or should I?
Well, given I actually have an answer, I think I should.
Okay, do it!
Okay, Um, um, Honestly, I'm not sure if Estrid coming across and would have established them as gay unless she tried to pair up with Gaffer Lilliputius and was refused. But that's as far as I got.
Okay, that's as far as she'd get too. Hey yo!
Just, hi, fellow Andalites. Yeah, hi. There's something not right about you two. Are you sure you don't really want a mate? Yeah, I am very sure I don't want a mate. Thanks, I've already got a mate.
Wait, what?
I've already got a mate.
Mate, no homo. It's a really close friend.
A totally platonic mate.
Oh my god. Oh, sorry, I don't know. No homo is just such a fucking amusing phrase for me. Especially today. That's my most amusing phrase of the day. No homo. It changes from day to day.
Fair enough.
Okay, so mine. um, Gaffel. I fucking misspelled the name later on. Damn it.
How
Okay.
least you know what it is.
Okay, Gaffanilin and Myrtle had enough context and canon to establish themselves as gay, though because it wasn't stated outright, the subtext could go unrecognized. Therefore, having another character to confirm their gay status would be useful. Estrid would confirm that neither Galifat. God damn it. Wrong name. Why the fuck did I write? Okay, hang on.
Take 2.
Take 5.
Take
Estrid.
25.
Estrid would confirm that neither Gaffanilin and Myrtle aren't attracted to female Andalites. The reason Axe is attracted to Estrid at first is because she is the first female of his kind he has seen in a long time. If Gaffanilin and Myrtle were straight, they would pay attention to her, therefore solidifying that they're gay when they don't pay that much attention to her. And for someone like an ace like Kat, imagine not having chocolate in like 5 years and finally seeing a little piece of chocolate and just rushing for it.
Yes!
Like that would be sort of what was going on. Chocolate!
Chocolate! I don't care if they're making chocolate!
Instead,
If we're using baked bacon as an example of a so-called attractive guy, if you put like an attractive guy in front of me with his shirt off and a piece of chocolate, I'm just gonna go for chocolate.
No, I was using chocolate as a metaphor for a female or the sex you're attracted to. I was doing both at once, so I figured that you wouldn't really understand that whole sexual attraction, so I just did chocolate because chocolate's fucking amazing.
I get the gist of it just from what I've seen from all of this romantic stuff that's been shoved in my face. So I get the gist of it. I'm just kind of here like, you guys are all idiots. Why do you worry so much about that? Just ignore it.
It's just sort of like, I don't know, it's doesn't make sense. And now I'm fucking thinking of chocolate and bacon, god damn you.
Well, think about the buns.
God damn it, now I'm thinking of cinnamon buns, bacon, and chocolate. You are not helping.
That's what I'm here for.
You're trying to destroy me.
Yes, because I want to take over. I've been trying this for years. Have you not noticed?
God damn it. Ah, shit. I tried to drink and then my cup hits my mic.
Oh dear. I think you're gonna have to bring out the Eevee hat again.
Good. God damn it. That's one thing I miss about, not having a webcam. Little Eevee hat and like just adding a nice little hat collection. Like Eevee. I goddamn love doing evil Eevee.
I know, I love Evil Eevee too.
Oh god, and everyone who hasn't, you know,
I
kept
think that was
up.
the David episode, wasn't it?
I can't remember. I think I used Evil Eevee a few times. Definitely not one episode thing. It just
Yeah.
happened to evolve more and more, like a Pokemon.
Yes.
God
Yes,
damn
it did.
it. I think, like, god damn it, if I have my Eevee hat, but then I'd also need the another, like, Vaporeon or Volti- Voltion so that I could just,
Jolteon. There's a J,
Jolteon.
Jolteon and
Jolteon.
Vaporeon.
I knew it had something to do with electricity. And every Eevee evolution ends with Eon. So I,
Yeah.
god damn it, we're nerds. Yeah, so
Mm.
that I can show that evil Eevee evolves.
Oh dear.
God damn. Hey, folks, how about comment below and tell me what evolution would evil Eevee evolve into?
Or if we go the manga route, it will turn into all of them depending on its mood.
Oh, cool. Eevees can do that. Just change into whatever fucking evolution.
In the original manga, I believe so. Yes.
Oh, cool. Okay, I need to get fucking hats with all the god evolutions, and then I need to get a goddamn webcam.
Well, there you go. You're welcome. I've unruined you.
God damn. Yes, you ruined me. I have
And
to
I have
watch my.
unruined you.
God, you ruined me. Okay, question number 8.
Oh boy.
And would Estrid have been able or want to help Gaffneyland with his illness?
As it turns out, I did fuse the two answers together. Yay, I did a spell. Um,
I just wanted to let you know I was about like 2 inches away from accidentally slapping myself while doing that.
oh dear. Please don't do that. It hurts.
I know. I banged my head and I don't really feel that much. It's like my body knows I'm a clumsy idiot, so it's like I'm protecting your head.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, my answer is that I can't see why she wouldn't have like tried to find or make a cure because that would probably have involved science. And as far as I can understand, she likes science, so
Yeah.
she could have a science buddy.
Science. She likes science, so if she does science and she gets a buddy that does science. Sorry.
And she can experiment on him, and she'll probably be fairly happy with that.
Yeah.
Just my thoughts.
Okay. My 2 thoughts. I mean, I was combining my 2 cents and my thoughts into one. So my 2 thoughts. Oh god. Okay. Okay, let me do this. Myrtle gets the majority of Axe's anger against vehicles. However, Gaffneyland is also disabled and only has a short time to live. This may be due to the fact Axe admires Gaffneyland and doesn't really care about Myrtle. Axe's opinions and reactions are also after he has spent time on Earth with humans as allies. His Andalite upbringing has been softened at this point. This isn't the same for Estrid. She doesn't fully understand how Axe can have a human prince or how he has adapted to the culture so much. Suffice it to say, Estrid would be even harsher than Axe about vehicles. This could be used to show how much Axe has changed. If Estrid doesn't care about Myrtle or Gaffneyland, her opinions about the two would be about the same. She wouldn't care about curing Gaffneyland unless her naive optimism didn't want to let another Andalite die. If she did care inherently about Gaffneyland because he's an Andalite, she would have no qualms about trying to cure him. Now, about if she had the ability. She worked with biotechnology, basically, but her knowledge was about war, so I doubt she would be able to find a cure.
Hmm.
Just I don't think like what she was studying would necessarily help cure Andalites of anything. I mean, it's like sort of in the same spectrum, but just a little out of range, sadly.
Oh well, I tried.
I tried. You tried to be happy, and I brought you down.
Yeah.
That's art. That's what I do. I
I
have a
ruin you, you ruin me. That's how it goes here.
what?
I ruin you, you ruin me. That's how it goes here.
Yeah, and like writing this one Game of Thrones fanfic where Jorah lives from the after the long night, but he's trapped in the body of a direwolf. And people are like, "Oh my god, is he like trapped there forever?" No, and I'm like, "I will drink your tears." Ah. And then I can't say this is what's going to happen or try to reassure them because I'm like, damn it. So I'll just, taunt them.
Yeah.
Let's see, which is really fun. Like you have that power over people. You can
Mm.
destroy them.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, god damn it. So Cad was actually being optimistic about about Estrid being able to find a cure, while I was like, nope, all happiness must die.
And I really want the other one, Myrtle, to go and live with the Hork-Bajir in their valley.
And I'm like, no, he was killed when part of the city was destroyed.
Or if you want to get really dark, he didn't even let himself live that long.
Oh god.
That's the
Damn,
route I
you're
thought you were
trying to
gonna
one up
take.
me, aren't you?
Yeah.
God damn.
Well, why would you want to live without your soulmate? If nobody is going to accept you anyway.
I just don't want to, just go right there down to the old suicide, I guess.
I'm just thinking realistically.
I don't know. It's like, Brian died, I'm not going to kill myself. I'd feel really sad, but I'm not going to kill myself.
Sorry, I hit my computer because I was trying to plug my radio right in.
Don't worry.
Fair enough, though.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna shut up now.
No, don't shut up. It's near the end of the episode. Then you can shut up.
Okay.
Don't shut up until I fucking say so.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, madam.
Oh, shut up! God damn it. Like, if they ever release bloopers, we're going to. I'll leave a link to the bloopers in the description of the next episode because, yeah, that's, yeah, because that was like. And then having, like, funny music in the background to highlight how bad it was.
I'll sort all that out for you.
Yeah, that's like. It was like, you're like, oh, hey, Josh, try doing this line or that line.
Yes, you can say it now. I'll put it in the line. No, you say it the other way.
I tried about 500 different ways till I found one that actually worked for.
If I'm absolutely honest, I did actually take a moment where you said it outside of the line and put it in because that was the only time you got it correct.
Oh my god, it was just a shit show.
Yeah.
Luckily, usually when I send in lines to someone, I won't actually talk with them while recording. So this
But
was
this
a new
time
experience.
yeah, this time you needed it because I was playing the main character
Uh,
and you were interacting with me anyway, so we just thought let's just record it together.
yeah, but I didn't need to, but it ended up being very useful when Madame came.
Yes, madam.
Madame?
Madam.
I can say it how I want now.
Eh.
Okay, but yeah, god damn it. I
And
was going.
off.
Sorry, I realized I did a dum dum. But anyways, that's the end of this with extra happies, an episode just to say we're not dead yet. But if you would like to answer the questions, comment down below, and I'm going to repeat them so any viewers that want to answer them can. 1. What did you think of Estrid's character arc throughout Animorphs number 38, The Arrival? Question 2. Would you like to have seen more of Estrid in the series? Question 3. Do you think Estrid was created purely to say Axe wasn't gay, aka to make people stop shipping Axe and Marco? Question 4. Besides Michael Grant's comment, did you find evidence in the text to suggest Gaffanielin, Estrid Valid, and Myrtle Iskar Almond are gay? Question 5. Do you sympathize with Gaffanielin as he was willing to betray the Animorphs to protect Myrtle? Question 6. What do you think happened to Myrtle after Gaffanielin died? Question 7. Estrid staying would be better help. God damn it, I messed up in question 7. I was doing so good. Question 7. Estrid staying would better help establish Myrtle and Gaffanielin as gay. Question 8. And would Estrid have been able or want to help Gaffanielin with his illness? Please comment down below. And next episode will be something awesome, and we will both be better people who will actually appear professional.
Yes, totally.
Dude. So, do you have any updates you want to give any viewers? Maybe about a project you're doing?
Uh, nope, I've still got the current 4 that I'm working on and attempting to cast. Um, Information and on the projects and on how to contact me can be found at my YouTube channel, which is currently named Rodent1241, and that's like road that the cars drive on, ENT 1241, Rodent 1241.
And if you're watching on the YouTube's link to her YouTube channel is in the description. So subscribe to her because she's actually knows what the hell she's doing. I don't.
What, in terms of audio editing?
I don't know. In the terms of anything, you think better than me. Why the hell do you think you're co-host? You're the
Because
only.
you like me.
Yes,
Sometimes.
sometimes. Very few times, but I still like you from time to time.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah. So, do you have any final words to the viewers?
I will get this Victorian alternate universe done eventually, hopefully in time for next time.
No. On your deathbed, you'll say, "I finished it!"
Is it too late to do an episode?
God, I'm older than you. I'm probably going to die before you, so.
Good never. I'm going to do this episode by myself.
God damn it, Josh, why didn't you leave me your password?
I'm gonna get an Ouija board.
Why do you keep. Stop telling me to fuck off.
I'm trying to do this episode with you. I finished the damn AU.
That'd be great.
Oh
Eat
boy.
more Ovaltine?
What?
Drink more Ovaltine? Like a Christmas story? Basically the gag was the kid had, was a really big fan of this one show, and at the end of each radio show of it, there would be like a hidden code and you needed this decoder. And he found out like that it was just an advertisement. So you would have to spend money to get this decoder ring, and then you would have to listen, then you would translate, and then it was just an advertisement.
I see. I might be a bit too British for that.
I don't know. Alright, my humor is just not good. You're not missing anything.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll take your
And
word for it.
and in 2 years there will be another episode of With Extra Happy.
Hopefully not going to be that long.
Maybe a year and a half.
We'll see.